G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. So those of you who do know will know that I put out a community post a few days ago asking this big question about has KFC lost the plot in their latest secret menu item? Now the reason I put that there is because of course I think they have, but there was a pretty 50-50 reaction. Some people said they would try it. Some people said it sounds like trash. Not exactly in those words, but that's my words. I think it's actually trash. You know that I put that out there for that reason because you know I'm going to try it. That's why I posted it to see your reaction, but we got to give it a crack. Now, I'm going to try this so that you don't have to. If you don't like what you see, then don't go and buy it. But please know, the big downside for me is the fact that they put lettuce in this bloody thing. So they got corn chips again. They're on the corn chip bandwagon again. Not happy, Jan. Not interested in corn chips, especially with KFC. I'm over it. But one thing that might save it is it, or two things actually, if they load it up with popcorn chicken and it's got two of my favourite sauces on it. So folks, I won't jabber on about it too much. We'll go in and road test this thing, give it a red hot crack, and you can make up your own mind. And also, you can get it in a combo for $4 extra with chips and a drink, but we got the old 4 and 20 cooler bag today, and you know we got a mystery beveragino. Something I've had before that I actually did vibe with. So folks, I'll head in, grab the goods, circle back to you, and we'll find out, is this a load of trash or is it actually alright? Let's get it. And we're back, babies, and we got the goods. It's finger licking good. I reckon we will be licking our fingers a bit with this one, even though we got utensils. I don't know how you pick it up with a fork or a spoon. I think this is going to be a bit of a finger food one. Anyway, folks, this is it. The old popcorn crunch bowl. Let's check it out. Let's pop the lid and see what's doing inside. It's hard to get off. Now, I've got to be very careful because it's very saucy, this one. Could be a full-on super spreader. Come on, you can do it. Can't lie, folks. Does smell good. That's it. The whole bowl and dice. The whole kit and caboodle. Except for a few escapees. We'll get them back in the bowl. Now, the thing for me is there's got to be a lot of popcorn chicken in this one for me to be even half impressed. And from what I can see so far, if that's all that's on the top, still not a happy little chappy. Ditch that. Now $6.95 for this guy. I can't see the value in it so far. There we go. Broken chip. Got to have a broken corn chip. You know what? Those corn chips are just trash. No taste at all. Anyway, I'm going to have a crack at using the utensils for this one. See how it goes. I don't really want to stick my finger in that and have to do some finger licking goodness. There's a spoon. If that's all we got, we're in trouble. That's all we got. Where'd I put that spoon? I lost the plot today myself. Here we go. It's behind the bowl. Anyway, let's give it a crack. Lettuce hanging out. I want to try a bit of this with both sauces on it, this popcorn chicken. So I didn't tell you what the sauces were, of course. So we got jalapeno mayo and the old chili relish. Let's try that. Now, of course, fujica pesto, man, that's hot. The jalapeno mayo and the chili relish. So it's going to be a hot one. But of course, that tastes good. I do like that. My biggest gripe with this is putting lettuce in it. There must be something else they could have put beside lettuce. Don't ask me what, but to me, just lettuce doesn't go with this. It's like it's just not my jam. But having said all that, let me say this. Even though Those corn chips are pretty plain. They don't have much taste. The sauce is improving them. Geez, that's a heap of lettuce, isn't it? At least I'll get me rabbit food today, won't I? If nothing else. But that two sauces do pair beautifully together. I am totally impressed with that. Wait, just need a bigger spoon actually. There's a husky hit of everything. A little bit of a corn chip on the bottom. So they do pair together very nicely. They bring out, well, they don't bring out the flavour of the corn chips. They've got none, but they give it all a bit of a totally eats our little flavour. Tell you the truth, I'm not seeing much popcorn chicken, and I'm seeing a hell of a lot of rabbit food, which, you know, I don't discriminate against salad and rabbit food. I eat my fair share of it, believe it or not, but that's a bit overboard for something that size, and for $6.95, looks a bit tragic actually. Too much lettuce. But altogether, it does taste pretty good. I'm not going to say don't try it. I have tried this, so you don't have to. I wasn't actually going to do this, but I thought, you know what? If I do it, you won't have to do it. If you think you might like that, you might vibe with that combo. It actually isn't too bad altogether, those two sauces. But if you don't like the old spice factor, it'll knock your bloody socks off. So I wouldn't go for it if you don't like to spice up your life too much. I actually love spicing my life up. And those two sauces, they go together great. And like I said earlier, they are two of my favourite sauces. So folks, I reckon it's time to whack out the old mystery beveragino, and I've got to tell you, not that I've got a bloke-sized thirst, I've got a very hot mouth, so we're going to need it. Let's do it. So let's check out today's beveragino. Now I have had this one before, but it has been a while and I can't remember what it tastes like. And when I did it, I didn't pour it into a glass. I just did it as a separate thing to chuck out there on Insta and TikTok and whatnot. So folks, no idea what it looks like inside. And without further ado, Abubu, today's drink is Monster Super Dry, 500 mils. Picked it up at Coles, 2 for $6.20. I don't reckon that's too bad. We had the other one in the last video, the Ultra Energy, whatever the hell it was called, I forget now. That silvery color can. Anyway folks, it's time to unleash the beast. Open the can, that is. Let's crack it open, and I've got to give it a red hot swig. I've got a pretty hot mouth at the moment. Oh, very pretty. I thought it was going to be the pissy sort of usual colour, but once again, like the other one, which was in the silver can, pleasantly surprised. Lovely green colour. Actually looks a bit radioactive, doesn't it? Let's hope I don't glow after this one. Nostrovia. Lovely jubbly. Like I said, I can't remember what it tastes like because it has been a hot minute since I did this one. But the thing I do remember is I did totally enjoy it. So even seeing that colour makes you think, oh, that must taste nice. So good stuff, that one. Glad we had it again today. Really loving these monsters lately. Now folks, this thing, for taste, I'm going to give it about a 3.5 stars out of 5. It doesn't taste too bad. It's just a good thing they put those two sauces with it. Otherwise, I don't reckon it would have had much going for it. And look at all that lettuce. You don't love to see it. And for value, even though it's only $6.95. Got these crappy corn chips in them. I don't think they would have cost much. About double the amount of popcorn chicken, I'd be more impressed. So for value, I'm going to give about 3 stars out of 5. Can't see much value there. Anyway, folks, I'm going to scoff the rest of this. At least some of you will be happy to see me eating some rabbit food. That's your popcorn crunch bowl. I probably won't be doing it again. It's up to you. You do you, boo-boo. If you think this looks good. There's plenty of other things you could get in there that are much better value and taste much better. Especially that new combo that's back again for $7.95 with the potato and gravy and all that. So anyway, guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh. Definitely not a winner. But it does taste okay. Adios.